Well, if you're a manager and you want to try and practice evidence-based management, I think the first and the most important thing to do always is to examine the way you actually make decisions. So whether you think there's a problem in your organisation or something new you need to do, you need to start to examine really carefully how are you making those decisions, who are you involving, and indeed what evidence are you involving in those decisions. So again, it's looking at what the source of the evidence. So clearly you're going to use your own expertise, and I mentioned that's what managers do already, but are you making the best use of the evidence in your organisation? Are you actually analysing it? Are you understanding it? And thirdly, are you actually using evidence from research from outside, from other kinds of experts about what is known and what is not known about the problem you're facing? So essentially, I think a lot of it's about being aware of the way in which you're making decisions. Are you making it on a whim, or are you making it having carefully selected all the options? And ultimately, I think some of this is a bit like making consumer decision choices. When people say buy a new MP3 player or a car or a cooker, whatever it is, or a flat screen TV, there's very interesting differences. Some people walk into a shop and say, I like that one because it's green, and green's my favourite colour. Some people say, I'm going to buy that because my mate's got one. Other people go, no, I'm going to think about what I really need. I'm going to look through Which or other consumer reports and really try to make an evidence-based decision. In a sense, all we're doing is replicating that methodical, careful way, explicit and clear way about making decisions, and applying that to management decisions as we might to some kind of consumer decisions.
But in this day and age, though, I mean, managers are under an awful lot of pressure, never have enough time to do the things they'd like to do.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you...
Yeah, you see, I'm completely aware there's a lot of urgency in organisations, particularly right now, but I think also urgency is one of the things that's got us into some of the problems we're going through now. I think speed is often hugely overemphasised, and the trade-off with that is accuracy. So of course you can do things fast, of course you have to get things done, but there will be a trade-off. And again, going back to organisational culture, it seems to me that organisations often reward people for doing things fast, not whether what they do works. So if you keep rewarding people for kicking ass, getting things done, that's the kind of managers you'll get. Will what they do work? Probably not, but it'll be done. But it's a trade-off, as it is, I think, in every decision you make in life.